everyone. Good morning to you. It is 8 o'clock on the start of a Friday, a snow day Friday. We're glad you're with us on Second Cup. We appreciate you each morning. Hey, what's it looking like outside your house?
All right,
We've been
cuppies.
talking about this for the last week, and today we know it came in full force.
Hit us up with what you're seeing. Put in the comments how much snow you got outside your house, where you are. Send Ed and I pictures.
Yeah.
Everybody's got homework today.
Gold stars.
There's no school, but there's homework. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing. So most schools wound up closing early, which is good.
Smart.
And, yesterday I was out speaking with the governor, the Erie County executive, and some emergency officials. And they were saying that schools really should close, but they weren't saying that, they were telling them to close. They were urging them very urgently to keep an eye on the forecast.
They do, because they really do their entities, right? So they have to make up their own minds. But then we saw, a travel ban put in place for commercial vehicles on the thruway. And then we saw the snow start to fall. And you know what? I went to bed last night early again, because we go to bed early. And then I woke up around 10:30, and I looked out the window and I was like, oh boy, it was when Paul came to bed, and he was like, it's starting to come down. So I called Autumn, who's working. I was like, what do you think? Do I truck it in now? Is this going to sit in Buffalo?
Right.
And she last night told me this is going to move south of the city. She's like, when you drive in at 2, 3, she's like, you're going to be okay to drive in. I mean, again, we are essential workers, so we can drive in. But, and she was right. She nailed it. So I got in okay. You got in okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't even snowing.
So this is what it looks like in the Elmwood Village overnight. This is on Richmond. This is right behind a snowplow, obviously. Credit where credit is due. The folks who are out and about doing their due diligence in Buffalo did a pretty good job. Though, it's a tale of two cities, really, because on one hand, you've got this really thick band of snow that's moving through the south towns. On the other hand, you've got in the north towns very little snow. That said, I want to show you this travel ban. And Katie, I'm going to bring this up instead here, because I think this is really what we need to talk about here. For the folks who are just waking up, a travel advisory has been lifted for parts of the north towns. So Grand Island, Tonawanda, Amherst, Clarence, Newstead have now been lifted from that travel ban and now have a travel advisory in place. Still, they're urging that if you don't have to be on the road, you're not on the road.
Okay.
But then, south of that, south of Buffalo, Cheektowaga, Lancaster, Alden, and everyone else in Erie County, there is still a travel ban on the road. So no one should be on the road in those cases.
Yeah, for sure. So if you're shaded in pink, you're not going out. If you're in yellow, you can. We may have to kind of squeeze in today, guys, because or just move the camera.
How about that thunder snow as well? Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah. So that woke me up too. Part of last night, I definitely heard that. You were mentioning it.
Yeah,
this
about
morning.
1:45.
We probably heard it the exact same time.
Listen, we've got our crews here with us this morning.
Hey, we've just got something in from the Buffalo Police Department. Let's take a look. It just came out. Storm latest. Travel ban in the city of Buffalo has been lifted. A travel advisory is now in place. That means no unnecessary travel. Motorists are urged to use caution. Okay, here's the thing. That's great. We've got a travel ban lifted, travel advisory in Buffalo right now. That's probably going to change again, though, because Buffalo is going to get more snow.
Yeah, especially tonight. Right now, I'm looking at some of the totals. It's great, too. We can hear, we get people writing in, thunder snow, Hamburg about 3 feet. Right now, the highest amount, well, besides here with our cuppies, Boston at almost 24 inches of snow, Hamburg about 20, Cheektowaga 12, Kenmore 5. So again, lake effect snow here in Buffalo, about 7 inches. South Buffalo, 15 to 20 is what we're seeing. North Buffalo, about 4 to 6. So really depends on where you are. And now where that band is, it's kind of stationary. This is where the band is going to be kind of hanging out for a good portion of today.
Where's the weather computer, Katie? Do we have that? It's not. Okay. Well, anyway, you'll just tell us.
Oh, okay.
Well, don't worry, too. We also have crews. I was going to say, we can literally take you to these impacted areas.
And if you want to put up the
you could take
traffic.
my Twitter, too. The Twitter, my Twitter has the snow total graphic, and it also has the picture of that snow band, Katie. So let's do that. While you kind of give us the lowdown of what we need to know moving forward today.
Okay, so if you're in the band, it's about 20 to 25 miles wide. It's consolidated. And in that band, you're getting about 2 to 3 inches of snow.
And it's from where to where?
Hour. South Buffalo stretching up near south of Cheektowaga, near Cheektowaga, right there by the Galleria. And then you go southward, Lackawanna, picking up a lot of snowfall. Boston, Holland, Colden, Concord. So in that area, Hamburg, Orchard Park, Elma, Eden, Marilla, those areas seeing the highest snow totals. Oh, there's the graphic. 20. This was as of 7 a.m. and these numbers have certainly gone up since then as we've picked up, more than about 2 feet of snow in Boston. So areas south of Buffalo, kind of that bullseye between 20 and 20A we've been talking about the last couple of days, would see the highest snow amounts. And it looks like that's what we're going to see down the Boston Hills, up through, Hamburg, Orchard Park. You will see another couple of feet of snow as the day moves along.
So Katie's going to go to my Twitter right now, and she's going to pull up the totals graphic because you've been predicting this for the last week. You've been pretty much right on par through what we could expect. And the totals, in some cases, like southwest of the city of Buffalo and southwestern Erie County, could see another 40 inches of snow by the end of this.
Yeah, like Eden, Orchard Park, Hamburg, those areas will see a lot more snowfall. That's why those travel bans still in place. The travel advisories in effect for other areas. Here we go. Here's the snow totals, and really those totals haven't changed all that much since, like you said, the beginning of the week. Just south of Buffalo, then moving eastward, that's where you have the highest totals in that 3 to 4 foot range. Buffalo northward, by the time all is said and done, we'll see about 12 to 24 inches of snow. Airport's already over a foot of snow. Here in downtown Buffalo, we're about 7 to 8 inches. We'll see more tonight into the first part of tomorrow.
So here's the deal. We've had our crews out all day long, and they have been keeping an eye on the snow, so much so.
Oh, okay, so I just want, this is coming in literally as we speak.
Yeah,
yes, we do have our crews everywhere. This just in from Erie County Executive Mark Polenkars. They've been in contact now with the state and obviously local officials. He says the travel ban now in the city of Buffalo, the towns of Brant, Collins, Colden, Concord, Holland, North Collins, and Sardinia.
So super south.
Has been lifted, effective at 8:05. So 2 minutes ago, they just lifted the travel ban.
So they'll be under an advisory on the high north of Erie County and the low south, I guess, of Erie County.
Who is still under this travel ban? Let me read this off to you. Cheektowaga, Lancaster, Alden, Marilla, Elma, West Seneca, Hamburg, Orchard Park, Aurora, Wales, Boston, Eden, Evans. All under that travel ban still.
Well, let's talk about why they're under that travel ban, because we've got our crews out and about today. In the Cheektowaga area, we had Kristen this morning. Can we bring in Kristen, Katie? Because Kristen is going to tell you exactly why that travel ban exists. Now, she's an essential employee, so she's out on the roads, of course, and she's allowed to be out there because we have to bring you all this information. But Kristen, what happened and where are you?
You guys, I am on the 190 right now, and we were driving slowly. And it's pretty bad out. The visibility is pretty bad out. And there was a big pile of snow in the middle of the thruway. And because the visibility was so low, there was no kind of quick thinking you could do, because if you brake hard in the snow, you know what's going to happen. So we were trying to kind of move around it. And at that point, we kind of landed in this big snow pile. Yeah. So we're in the middle of the thruway and kind of see out here. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, there goes a plow.
So we're Dan, be safe and careful there.
Yeah. I was like, that was not planned. But yeah, we're waiting in the middle of the thruway right now. Thankfully, there's a trooper behind us, so with his lights on, so that when people are approaching, because that visibility is so bad, they know to at least slow down a little bit. But we've had some plows come by too, and they've kind of plowed us in a little bit more. But yeah, we're waiting for help in the meantime. So this is why we say stay off the road, and this is why there are travel bans in place.
Thank goodness that there is help behind you. Yeah. Obviously law enforcement has a really hard job to do right now. So too do those snow plows and those drivers. They're operating in low visibility too. Obviously, again, Kristen, an essential employee, she's supposed to be at work right now, right? Yeah. Like, and we're showing you why it's important to be off the road. Obviously, we don't want to anywhere and don't want to take away from other people who might need that help. but sometimes this is what happens.
Right.
And so I'm glad that you're okay.
I mean, this is our job. We are the people who have to come in. You know, we always talk about it. Everybody stay off the road, stay off the road. Well, there are people that do have to go. I mean, the police officers, perfect example, firefighters, you know, there are people that do have to be out there and do have to be working.
Right.
So, yes, Kristen, stay safe there. Be
Thank
careful.
you, yeah.
You coated in snow this morning, so you let us know when you get out. We've also got James Catato. He is in South Buffalo, and this is actually where he lives. James, go ahead and show us what's outside your door in South Buffalo.
Yeah, so I live in South Buffalo here, just to kind of give you an idea.
Okay.
James, go
That's how
outside.
much snow is blocking my doorway. You see the cars behind me are totally covered with snow. And then if I step outside, look at this.
Wow.
That's how much I'm covered. By the way, Kristen's stuck. We just got stuck. My photographer Alex and I, we're stuck in South Buffalo. He's parked down at Mercy Hospital, so now we're stuck too.
Can you go take a walk for us down that block, James? Show us exactly what you see.
Yes. So I will let you know right now that historically speaking, if you are from South Buffalo, you also know that South Buffalo has poor cell service. So I'm on my Wi-Fi right now. So if I drop you, that's the reason why. But so right now I'm walking down Meriden, and I'll be at the corner of Meriden and Cumberland soon.
Now everyone knows where
Here.
James
I know, I was going to say.
So if you're trying to slide into his DMs, you can also slide into his actual mailbox.
Oh my goodness gracious.
All good cuppies. We love you just the same.
We're losing you, James.
All right.
Go back to your Wi-Fi. Have James head back to his Wi-Fi. There we go.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
here he is.
I'm back to my Wi-Fi. I'll turn you around the other way. So covering the camera here, just to kind of give you an idea.
Wow.
Right. It's pretty crazy here. I saw a couple of comments saying that they're up to 2 feet right now in South Buffalo. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I would say. This is like kind of my front, right? And then more here, I'll give you an idea.
Wow. Clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Crazy,
are
right?
weighing in here. Lauren saying that they've got about 3 feet in Hamburg. Shonda's saying, yeah, Hamburg is ground zero. Then you compare that to Marianne and North Tonawanda, who's only gotten an inch.
Hey, I just want to give you guys a real quick idea.
Yeah.
There's a car stuck right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, here's the thing, like the city of Buffalo, they really haven't had a chance to hit those side streets. We've been tracking on their new snowplow tracker. You want to pull that up?
Maybe we can pull that up here.
Yeah. And so what you can see is they've done the mains, and really they did a good job of doing the mains. Like I came down Delaware, I came down part of Elmwood. You know, they were relatively clear this morning, but again, that's not South Buffalo. That's like North Buffalo, Elmwood Village. And those areas didn't get hit as badly, but like a residential street like this, it's going to take time for them to get there.
Well, we spoke with the Department of Public Works commissioner, the new commissioner, who said essentially they are going to try and get to South Buffalo at some point in the morning. But they also have had, to do those main arteries, like the Delaware Avenues, the main streets, the Katie's got it up right now.
Okay.
So let's, Katie, maybe zoom in and see what we can see in terms of where James is in South Buffalo. A lot of those streets, frankly, are red.
Right. And that means they haven't been serviced within 24 hours just because they haven't gotten to them yet. You know, that's just, it just kind of is what it is. Katie, click around on those cameras too and see if any of those cameras are active. Some of them are. That Tift one's been active. Yeah. And look at that. If you zoom in a little bit, I don't know if you can zoom any further on that camera. No, it stays small. But like,
I'm sorry.
Really, oh, I was just talking to Katie. But
sorry.
that's why you can see that's relatively close to where James is. And that's why, they're working so hard in those mains and those secondaries right now. There you go. And look at that. See, that's, what is that, Katie? The 198? No, the 33. I mean, it's such a complete difference.
I'm trying to get the DPW commissioner to come on our show here because I feel like we can get an update from him. Tim also talking about how lights keep flickering. We know, especially in the South Towns in East Aurora, Hannah Bueller was just tweeting out about how she's got no power in her house. So there are a number of power outages with NYSEG customers around town.
Yeah, power outages just jumped here at NYSEG. They've got about 5,600 customers without power right now. And if we zoom in on them, they are in the South Towns, as you can imagine, probably in that band of snow. Here's East Aurora, and Get it a little closer here.
Okay, so here's some information too while Katie's looking for that. This is coming in now from the town of Hamburg Emergency Services. In addition to the driving ban in Hamburg, they're now ordering no street parking on all public roadways in the town of Hamburg. That includes the village and the village of Blaisdell. They're asking everyone stay off the road unless it's truly essential that you be on the road. We have numerous vehicles that have become stuck in the road, and those vehicles are now in the way of plows, delaying the roads from being clear.
Right.
This is exactly what the people were saying yesterday. This is exactly the problem.
So here's
you
your
have to be off the road.
Outage information. It's the town and the village of Orchard Park have 2,700 people without power. We've also got some people without power in Colden, Aurora, the town of Boston. So really that kind of area. And then a little bit up toward like the Hamburg area.
So that's interesting view because that's where obviously the heaviest snow is coming down. So, and I just missed it. Where's the
town of Hamburg?
Town of Hamburg. Oh yeah. Well, they've already had about 2 feet of snow. Probably could see another 2 feet on top of the 2 feet that's already on the ground. And the no power, of course, that is never a good sign in a situation like
Okay, I scooted. You can scoot now too, Kate.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second.
Charlene says downtown don't have crap compared to South Buffalo. Why worry about it right now to get to South Buffalo? Right. Katie, can you also show that snow picture that I took this morning? That's also on my Twitter. I have it pinned to the top of my page. We're trying to get the DPW commissioner on the show too. So we are working with the city of Buffalo to bring him on, which would be super helpful. My Twitter page at the top has this picture. And
there you go.
This is exactly it. I mean, it is the tale of two cities. Look at what's happening north of downtown, and then look at what's happening south of downtown. That was about 3:30 this morning, but still, Aaron, I mean, that's pretty much the story.
And it really hasn't changed all that much, and it's really not going to change all that much. That's an amazing picture right there. I had a time lapse, too, of the lake band just kind of sitting out over Lake Erie, slowly inching back toward downtown Buffalo. You'll see the band move maybe a mile or two to the north for the rest of the day, but really that band is kind of stationary, and that's where it's going to be as we head through the morning hours into early afternoon before it finally starts to shift back northward tonight into tomorrow. So Buffalo northward, Buffalo to the airport northward, you're kind of in the clear for a bit before that band will impact you later today. But if you're in that band, like we've been talking about, already about 2 feet of snow in Boston, getting our reports from our cuppies of some areas seeing more than 2 feet of snow. Derby, Angola, picking up a lot of snowfall. So keep letting us know and stay safe. The Southern Erie County, the snow is just going to continue to pile up, especially along, say, 20A.
I love Abby's comment here. Going to have to get loads of people to shovel out of the stadium for the game on Sunday. Abby, are you trapped under an igloo? It turns out that the Bills-Browns game has been moved to Detroit. So if you had tickets for the game, you will be getting a refund from Ticketmaster. And I think it's going to actually just credit your account. But if you want the actual cash back, you've got to get in touch with the Bills. We've got that information for you right now on WKBW.com.
You know what? We've also got some video. Katie, can you pull in the video that Hannah sent? Let's take a look at that because Hannah's in Orchard Park area and she sent in some video for us. Everybody kind of going outside of their house and basically seeing what they see this morning. Like same thing with me. When I walked out the door, I could see from North Buffalo that giant band.
It's amazing.
So Hannah's video isn't loading right now. We're going to try to get it.
Okay.
Thanks, Katie. How many of you were at the grocery store, though, yesterday? I went to Wegmans probably about 6:30 or so. Oh, no, I'm sorry, about 5:30. And I was there for an hour. And I'm never at Wegmans for an hour. I'm in and out.
Was it?
The line?
The line to cash out. First of all, Wegmans is doing a great job.
Probably have all hands on deck.
They do. Every register was open, which is never a thing at Wegmans. But it's true. Every register was open. But they had the line for the checkout. If you're familiar with the Wegmans on Amherst Street, wrapped all the way around that back aisle where the toilet paper is.
Oh my gosh, because boy, do they love to stretch that line down past the frozen food.
Okay, so then
that's unbelievable.
Then it went past the beer.
No.
Back to the deli.
No, it did not.
Swear to God, it was basically half the store was a line to cash out.
Excuse me. You texted me yesterday and I thought you were saying the line to the deli was long.
Oh, no.
Now I understand what you were trying to say.
It was all the way around the store.
The line at Wegmans was to the deli to check out. I thought you meant like the deli line was long, and I'm like, yeah, people need meat.
No.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I need my
they need their meats and cheeses.
Melly says, huge crash of thunder in South Buffalo.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, this thunder snow is going to happen in South Buffalo. You're in the bullseye this morning. I know, that area, South Buffalo, Hamburg, we've been talking about, that's where it's going to be, and you will hear that thunder. We had a great picture from one of our viewers down in Arkwright. I think it was Jeff who sent it. If you have pictures you want to send, email them to weather@wkbw.com, and I can get those on the news.
Here's a good one from Lauren. She just sent these pictures to me. This is in Hamburg, where obviously, they're seeing 2 feet of snow. How is this for perspective? Not only are they seeing the snow, but they're also seeing those drifts. Can you see that? Do you see? This is like her front yard. So the snow is piled up high to those trees, and then it's blown in almost as tall as those bushes in the front.
Ugh, miserable.
Wow.
So they're getting a lot of wind down there. They're getting a lot of
thunder in West Seneca, thunder in South Buffalo.
I was going to say, I got to find this picture that someone shared with me because it was really funny. Well, here's Greg put this one up. He says this is in Hamburg. There you go. Close to 2 feet. Can you see shovel the little path there?
Yeah.
And then wait, there's a great one. The girl who sent the, remember I showed you, Ed, the girl who sent the table covered in snow?
Yeah.
Because that gives a real perspective. It might have been on this other page.
Do we have Jeff Rusak's video also, maybe?
Yeah, that's good.
Is this it? Yes. Okay, watch this video. This is the thunder snow and that lightning. And I don't know, can we hear? Let's see. Can we unmute this, Kate? Can you unmute that?
Do you want me just to make a crash sound like thunder?
Wow. Look at that. Isn't that so crazy? That lightning that comes down. I mean, 1:45 last night, I was awakened by that that thunder and lightning. It was loud. It was kind of unnerving, to be honest with you.
Yeah, definitely a lot of people woke up from that thunder last night. And we've had that thunder snow, and now you're picking up
there it is. Heard it. Yeah.
It could have been my stomach. I'm pretty hungry.
Okay, here we go. This is one. Kathy sent me this from Orchard. Okay, so this is Orchard Park. Oh, we'll pull that back when you have a chance. Okay, so look at this. That's a table outside.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. It's so perfectly piled up.
That's neat.
You want to sit there and have a little cup of coffee this morning?
You know what? I'm
just
relieved when I woke up this morning. We had that heavy snow band impacting the South Towns. We had several inches of snow in Buffalo. Weather Service saying about 7 to 8 inches of snow.
Oh, is this Hannah's
Buffalo,
video?
So that's good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here.
He doesn't. This is Hannah's dog. Katie, can you pull up that other funny video that I sent, the little boy?
Oh, but wait, let's play this out.
Oh yeah, no, play this out for sure. Yeah.
No, he doesn't want to go. It's so funny.
Oh my God, that's adorable.
While we are pulling up that snow video that Katie is talking about, let me just one more time reiterate to the folks who are just joining us and say good morning to you one more time. Glad you're with us on Second Cup. If you are new to the show, we appreciate you. We do this every single morning at 8 o'clock, come snow or sunshine, hell or high water, we're here. We're actually going to be here tomorrow morning with you at 8 o'clock as well on Second Cup, and then tomorrow morning on the air starting at 7 a.m. So if you are snowed in, you got nothing to do, we invite you to be with us.
Do you know that speaking of being snowed in and have nothing to do?
It sounds nice.
Katie, that video is in Slack, but also one of our directors is here and she slept here with her 2 dogs last night.
Wow.
Isn't that so Ed calls me, he like waves me out. He's out in the front and he's like, come here. I go, okay. So I go out there. He's like, someone's out here with their dogs. He's like, I think it's Julie. And she's their little 2 dogs sitting outside the station. Yeah. Adorable.
Okay, so I just want to one more time reiterate, no, we are not sleeping here, Aunt Linda, thankfully.
That's what we think, at least.
Yeah, right. Okay, so the travel ban in place right now for Evans, Eden, Boston, Hamburg, Orchard Park, East Aurora, and the town of Aurora, Wales, Marilla, Elmo, West Seneca, Cheektowaga, Lancaster, Alden, Grand Island, Tonawanda, Buffalo, Amherst, Clarence, Newstead, Holland, Colden, Sardinia, Concord, Collins, North Collins, and Brant have a travel advisory. Now, the Erie County Executive also just tweeting out that power outages are being reported in the South Towns, including a significant power outage affecting the town and village of Orchard Park. The storm is dropping heavy, wet snow, which is taking down tree limbs and power lines. So if you are in that area in Orchard Park, make sure you're very careful.
Okay, there's our serious note. Let's end on kind of a funny note. Can you show that video, Katie? This is cute. It'll make all of you laugh, I promise. This is a little boy who was out in Williamsville and decided he was going to try to be a snow reporter. Katie, I can see her doing this. She's getting ready to pull that video up for us.
She's trying. Come on, K2.
It's so cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
So here he is, and he's talking.
Make it louder, please.
I'm going to go get ready for.
I don't think it has sound, but he's talking. And as he's talking, you can look in the background. And if you see, his dog is actually
taking a big poop.
And then he just starts to lose it and crack up. We're going to post that for you because it's just the funniest. Look at his little face. Ed, that would be you. That would be you.
It is me every single day.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
all right, you guys, we got to get back on TV. Thank you for joining us for Second Cup. As I mentioned, we're going to be here with you on the air tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. We'll be here on Second Cup starting at 8 o'clock. We invite you to join us. Certainly stay safe, stay off the roads today. Let those plows do their job, and they can't do it if you're out on the roads.
Be careful. We'll be back here. Don't forget, tomorrow morning.
Bye.